Ils ne passeront pas. Verdun. Verdun, the longest battle of the First World War. 300 days and 300 nights. This momentous tussle had two sides. On the German side, Erich von Falkenhayn. And on the French side, the often forgotten Général de Castelnau. By the 21st of February 1916, all eyes would then turn to Général Joffre. The battle was due to start on the 12th of February, but was hampered by bad weather, so it only started on the 21st. Verdun, the town itself, is divided by a river, which creates naturally the right bank and the left bank. Both would become critical throughout the battle. Battle started on the right bank on the 21st. The Germans, however, hit heavy resistance. And some of the heaviest resistance of the German army came in the Bois des Corps. Emile Driant chasseur and the lesser-known Sergeant Léger put pay very quickly to the Kaiser's idea of an early victory parade in Verdun. However, there was early success. On the 25th, the Germans captured Fort Douaumont, the strongest fort and the largest fort in the Verdun system, which was left completely undefended. The Germans just walked in. This can be seen as the high point of the battle for the Germans, because they were already well behind their actual schedule. Mainly because reinforcements started to arrive. Thanks to Général de Castelnau, these troops started to arrive on the 25th and 26th of February. How did these troops arrive? Well, along the now famous Voie Sacree. This conveyor belt of lorries was set up not by Général Pétain, but by a captain, a man named Capitaine Douaumont. The left bank then becomes a problem for the German army, as Pétain, newly appointed, positions on the left bank all of his artillery. This artillery can then fire directly onto the right bank. So, in early March, the battle is then extended to the other side of the river, to the left bank. In May, the French attempted to recapture Fort Douaumont. It failed. This failure was on new commander's watch, Robert Nivelle. The battle became very much a slogging match from this point onwards. In early June, the Germans managed to capture Vaux after multiple days' siege, the men surrendering only because they ran out of water and were exhausted. It was now summer and the time for the final throw of the dice. On the left bank, the 23rd of June, on the right bank, on the 11th of July. Both failed in their objectives. Erich von Falkenhayn is replaced. The French now take the initiative. The new attacks would be spearheaded by Charles Mangin. On the 24th of October, they launch a massive counter-offensive to get their forts back. They get Fort Douaumont. They don't get Fort Vaux. Vaux will have to wait until the 3rd of November. The French though continue, and on the 15th of December launch another and final counter-offensive. This led to a total collapse of the Germans on the right bank, and seeing over 11,000 German soldiers taken prisoner. The number of wounded from this battle is hard to count, so these numbers are estimates at best. And the landscape itself, 110 years later, is still healing itself.